Hello guys, I am Mansoor. Welcome to our YouTube channel, The Coders Bridge. Today we will be seeing about XML. So this video is a continuation of our previous video, which we saw. In our previous session, we saw about how to update. What is that? Get the element attributes and get the element values from a config file or an XML file. So today we will be seeing about how to get how to set an XML value and XML attribute. So this file which we used in our last session, right? So we will be continuing with the same file. So I previously explained what is XML attribute and XML value. So if you haven't watched those videos, please do watch it. I will be giving the link in the I button as well as in the description. So let's start with our video today. Okay, so the first thing first, we need to read the XML file, right? So let me read the same file which we used in our previous session. Yeah, so this is the file, and after reading it in our previous session, we get these values. Right now we will be updating these values. So for example, here it is India, right? We will be updating some other value in this thing. So this is an element value, right? And this is a attribute. So here, right, instead of this 2200k, we will be updating some other value. Instead of this zip code xxx, we will be updating some other value. Okay, we'll see how to do that, and how can we read that updated value now. Okay, so we did the reading process. This is the basic thing. So we have initiated a read xml command. Now what we need to do before setting the value, right, we'll just extract these data and see how it is looking. Okay, so for extracting, so I told you before, right, for getting this country one data, we need what is that element value, get element attribute, get element value command. For reading this country to name and country to population, we need attribute, right? For reading the entire thing, we need something known as xpath. We have, right, execute xpath operation. So I will be executing this. I will be selecting the xml document, then I will be using this country one. First we need to give config slash country one because that is the path, right? Now excuse me, I will be saving this. So we'll put before update and we'll call the variable over here. So we haven't done anything, we are just reading this particular tag and we are just visualizing in the message box. That's it. Yeah, so if you see here, we have only what is this, only one command, sorry, one tag is available which has India. So you know the difference between XPath expression, where it is, XPath expression, nothing but it will be giving you the entire line item, where element value will be giving you the only value between these tags. Okay, that is the difference. So now we'll do the set statement. So for setting, where is that XML? Yeah, so we'll go with set XML element value. We'll just drag and drop this. Same thing. In previous thing we saw, it, we need to give this path config and country one. So I will be just giving config slash country one, and before it is India, right? So now, for example, I'm just replacing India with some other. So we so called, we can just put some value called as Japan. Okay, so now I have updated some value known as Japan. I'm just saving this. Okay, so again I'm executing the XPath expression to see how the value is looking after doing the updation. Okay, so I will be same using the message box. Let me open this and I will put after update. Okay, let me close this. Let me close this file also. I will do one thing. I will just show you. Uh, so as of now, I will just disable this part. So now we are reading the file, getting the XPath expression, displaying it, and we are updating our value from India to Japan. So let me go ahead and run this. So here you see the before value is India. So now we updated. So as per your assumption, the value should have been updated over here, right? So, but here we can see still India, right? Why? Why so? Because the value will be updated only in the runtime variable, not in the file. So if you open this runtime variable, here we can able to see Japan, right? Here the value is Japan, but still in our config file, it is India. So let me close this and let me enable these two commands. Let me, so actually here, if you see, right, in XML command, here it is, what it is. Let me save and run this again. So before value is India. So I saw you right a few minutes before in XML document in XML document variable, it was Japan, but again that data stored in the runtime variable. So runtime variable will go to garbage collector for every compilation, right? So that's why when we rerun it again, it pull the data from our config file, which is India, and now it will set the value from India to Japan. If you see, right, still in our config file, the value will be India only, but in our runtime variable, we got it as Japan. If you see here in this XPath expression, our value is Japan. Even in this document, our value will be Japan. So here you can able to see, right, in this XPath variable here, right, still the value is Japan. That is the difference. It will not update in the value, it will be updated in the runtime variable. So now we saw how to update or set the value for element, right? So in this case, we have multiple elements. So in this case, how can we update? So for this thing, so this is like attribute inside element. You see, this is a like straightforward element, but this zip code is an element which is inside an attribute, right? So for this thing, we just need to uh, go to set element. What is the attribute name? Attribute name is country2, right? Let's just copy this, update here, and we need to copy this value because this is another part, right? We just need to include that part, and we'll update something known as YYY. Okay, and in XML path also we need to give that zip code. So here we'll read for 2 and zip code. So we'll run this. So if you see, the initial zip code was XXX. If we ran again, the updated zip code was YYY. So this is how we used to update or set the values for element values in XML. So now we'll see how to update for attributes. So for attributes, right, same thing, just drag and drop. Here, right, in XPath query, what we need to put, first the starting node, which is config. Sorry, it got config slash country2 slash, sorry. So this is the starting node, this is the parent node, and the attribute value is name, right? We will be updating for name. So I'm just changing this USA to Africa. Okay. So what is our attribute name? Name. And what the value which we are updating? It is something called Africa. Okay. So now here in XPath, we'll change this to 2 itself. This is not needed till only 2 is enough. And set element will disable this. We don't need this now. And XPath will showcase it for 2. Hope I'm not going so much fast. You understand nothing. We are just change the element value to element attribute. Now we will be rerunning it. Yeah. So before initially it is USA 2200 and zip code. So that is only showcasing over here. So after this updating in the XML element attribute, right, it will be showcasing here as Africa. Here you can see, right, the attribute is also updated from USA to Africa. So we did three things now here. So what we learned today, we learned, right, what is the difference between get XML attribute XML value versus execute XML XPath expression. XPath expression is nothing but it will not give the value. Instead, it will give the entire node itself with starting and ending node. Okay, so that is the one thing. The second thing is how to update a value by using set XML element value. So this is also a value, this is also a value. The only difference is this is a value, this is an element value of an attribute, this is an element value of an element. Okay, this is the second thing which we learn. And the third thing is how to update XML element attribute. Attributes are nothing but the fields which we have inside a tag. Okay, so these are the three important things which we want to know how to update the values in an XML file. In our next session, we will be seeing how to insert, remove, and delete the XML element and attributes value. So the next video will be the last video for XML thing. Then we will be moving with Excel manipulation thing, and then we will be working on live problem statements. And hope like you guys like this video. If you like the video, please hit a like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.